I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. $125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in a Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
And the child shall lead them
to buy our merch. Okay.
Why is the great goth mom thanking Tony? Well, dear listener, you're not in our fire stream, so you don't know. But Tony has been the
MVP
DJ,
MVP tonight.
We've been hanging out for 4.5 hours, gang, and the big homie Tony has been facilitating for us. So here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Mudvayne-Cultivate.
And Mudvayne-Cultivate, this is a pre-LD50 Mudvayne song, which is really cool because, and you got the thing there too, right? Mm-hmm. Excellent. What year was that? Holy moly, 97.
Aww. We were just babies.
Okay. Here we go. Shout out to the big homie Tony. This is Mudvayne. This is Cultivate. Let's go. Very Mudvayne-y. 1, 2, 3, grin like go!
possess you. Why you embrace me for the high? Unfocused black swells as you die. Interact to listen sympathy. Forbidden beings struggle so desperately. I'm so outside myself. Breathless bond that betrays my cry for help. So I up a fucking sleeve. Then I someone grabbed it for a masticate you as I cultivate through. Motherfucker, scrambled me, your infections leaking. Since when you started, do what I do just to see you through. Your life is dead now, consequences been flat wonder.
I want you dead so much? Oh my gosh.
A lot of people were saying there are Korn influences there. I didn't really see it. I didn't really see the Korn influence there. I really like this song. And, you know, put your headphones back on. Since you guys want to talk about influence, now... think about the main riff. Think about the main riff in this song, okay?
Whenever he does this, it's ridiculous.
Here's the main riff. Here's the main riff in this song, okay? Okay? Watch. So you get 4 counts of this. Then it goes heavy. Okay, now listen very closely. This song came out 3 years later, because this came out in 97. The song that I just played came out in 97, right? Here's a song that came out 3 years later.
That is great. Yep, I see.
It's the exact same thing.
Plagiarism.
And they came from the same state.
Oh.
They were in the same state. You know what happened? They were both playing in the club. They heard that riff and they said, "Holy shit. That shit is nice, bro. We got to do that shit."
I wonder if a lot of people pick up the crossovers like that.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them do.
Or I didn't know if that, because like I obviously don't pick that up, but
that's what torments me when I write, because I'm like, no, that sounds like, you know, whatever.
That's what Zoe does with her writings.
Yeah. Like I honestly, like, this is a new metal song, so I guess you could say that it's Korn influenced. What Korn song sounds like this song? This sounds like Proto Mudvayne. This sounds exactly like what I would expect to hear from early Mudvayne, pre-LD50 Mudvayne. So, like, I don't know. To me, and this is one of those songs. This was before they got big.
Which band was bigger?
What, Disturbed or Mudvayne?
Yeah.
Oh, Disturbed.
Mudvayne?
Disturbed by
Disturbed.
Disturbed got bigger than Korn. I mean,
Disturbed,
Disturbed was oh yeah, because they mastered that. melodic chorus thing. They made it very, very poppy, and there's about 20 seconds of heaviness, and they figured it out. You could tell they figured it out. And I'm not mad at them for it. And I'm not even mad at them for, like, the intro being similar. Like, I have no problem with that at all. Like, it happens. You know, you cross-pollinate, everybody rips everybody off to a degree. But every time I see it, I like saying, wait a second. And the other thing was that, you know, I just wanted to, you know, poke fun at people because they were saying they sound like corn.
Oh. Okay. Don't say that about corn.
275. Every Disturbed song is exactly the same. There's a good YouTube parody of it. Advertising their greatest hits album. We got to do that. Yeah, there are top 10
Hey,
all
can you
time.
send me the link, vinandsori@gmail.com, for that parody?
And then Sean goes, the best Disturbed song is a Simon and Garfunkel song, which is The Sound of Silence. That was Disturbed. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that was Disturbed.
Okay, so you know what the song is about. I think it's about his addiction to intravenous drugs.
Oh.
So when he says, I want you...
Guilty toys for your insides?
Yeah, when he says, I want you dead, I think he's talking to the drug and the drug is talking to him.
Receive from me the hand of truth. Instill your trust. I'll take you there. Penetrate and run.
Notice he
run
says,
through.
branded forearm, Mudvayne return.
Oh my God.
And just think what Mudvayne means. Just replace V-A-Y-N-E with V-E-I-N. Mudvayne. Mud in your veins. You know, you're putting chemicals in your body.
Oh yeah, the minute you said... Yeah,
So,
I got
and
it.
he says branded forearms, and we know what that's about because we, you know, the people that we were ministering to, their forearm had all the track marks on them. Synthetic high to drain you, accelerated pulls, blood rush through. So this is probably heroin or smack or whatever it is that he's addicted to. That's why it says, and so I lie, lifeless and so pacified. Again, that's a brilliant lyric because
Yeah, do you think that's a double?
it is absolutely a double.
So lie as in it makes him a liar because that's what happens when
Correct.
people they end up having to lie to everybody they love.
Correct.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Correct.
And also he is lying down because it's kind of incapacitating him in a sense
Yes.
as he's filled with it.
Yes, exactly. So that's this guy, Chad. Well, first of all the lyrics chosen
Oh my
tonight
gosh.
have been crazy.
But he says, await rebirth as I roll up my sleeve.
That was the big line. That's when I said, okay, I know exactly what's happening here.
Wow.
Await rebirth as I open. Because he says, and so I lie lifeless and so pacified, rest in earth, rest in peace, await rebirth as I roll up my sleeve. So he it's a very poetic way of saying this thing is killing me. Feel it so warm, branded forearm. I masticate you as I cultivate through your life. I loathe, oh motherfucker, scrambled being, your impressions leaking. And again, scrambled being. We just talked about, well, not to you, dear listener, but to our faithful who've stayed with us these 5 hours. I didn't think we were going to do a 5-hour live stream, but here we are. Notice he's saying that his being is scrambled on the inside. Scrambled being, your impressions leaking, sins bestowed. Do what I do just to see through. Your life is death now. Consequences been plowed under the earth. And ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
I love that part.
There's a, I don't know what angel dust is, but
Yeah.
it's a next level. You know, like straight up we know angel dust.
Yeah.
So maybe he's referencing angel dust there, and if he was, I feel like he would have really played up the angel part in angel dust. I'm not sure, but
That part would be so crazy to take, and if you were like, you're whispering it at first. Why is this doing that? Okay. You're just whispering it at first. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
yeah,
And then you like start rising with it, and then the voice can kind of like cross over with something that sounds a little bit crazier until you're screaming ashes to ashes. You know what I mean? Like you totally get up to
rising
that.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that rising action.
I do.
Wait till you hear a song. Ashes to and again, it might be ashes because he's smoking and then dust, right? Ashes, he's smoking and then dust. You know, angel dust and both of the, and then it says, "I want you dead so much." Yeah. So I think the drug's talking to him, and
He's talking to the drug.
yeah. Do you not know angel dust, Vin? No. What is angel dust? Somebody Google angel dust and tell me what it is. So you scroll.
It's a drug, I thought.
It is a drug, but what kind of drug is it?
Oh, I don't know.
So he's talking about your breathless body betrays my cry for help. Like, yeah. So I that's crazy. I think they named the band Mudvayne. That obviously they must have named the band Mudvayne because of maybe his. It's really it's PCP. Okay, so angel dust is PCP. Okay, so I don't know what PCP is.
What is that? Heroin?
No,
Ripple God just said heroin.
Who knows? Angel dust is a horse tranquilizer. Oh my god. Yikes. Either way, guys, don't do it. As you can see here, he's not having a very good time. And it says, instill your trust, I'll take you there. And I think that's like the draw. Right? And then people...
Well, I think that people need things to help them relax. People need things to help them have fun. People need and you have to say, is the thing that you're using constructive or destructive?
Yep.
And that's the question.
It's true.
If the thing that's helping you to have fun or to relax, something that's constructive, then go for it. Some people, and even constructive things can be destructive if you lean on them too much. So for instance, some people like to run when they're in distress, and so they jog. And then there's a point where you're overdoing it. You're just taking it so much, you're just abusing your body because you're just running and running and running. Although at the same time, if that's what keeps you here and not in the grave, then run your heart out. Mm-hmm. But there are things like this, what he's talking about, that's obviously destructive. It will destroy you if you carry on in that way. And if you're using that as a way to get through certain pains or certain struggles in your life, but then eventually you're going to have to stop doing that. Now you're addicted to that, and now you have to come off that, and now you maybe lost whatever you lost, but now on top of that you have to lose your comfort too. So let your comfort be in something that you won't lose. That's good, babe. Boom. Yeah, didn't they give Smokey Angel Dust on Friday? Yeah, they did. And that's why Big had that line, straight up, we know angel dust. Because they put angel dust in the guys or whatever. He's all acting all weird. Broken people fixed again, plugging christened with disorder. I took a deeper look in the drain, took a spell to possess you. Why? You embrace me for the high, unfocused black swells as you die. Inner icon solicits sympathy, departed being struggles so desperately. So that's the drug talking to the person. And... it's a brilliant way of talking about how addiction really fucks you up, man. Really, really terrible stuff. It's interesting, too, because I knew this person, which probably upon further investigation, it's not as it has been perceived to be. But the perception of this woman was that she just loved falling in love. That was like her high. That was her thing. And that she couldn't stay in a relationship because when you first get with someone and there's the butterflies and the excitement and there's all that stuff and you're totally in on it, and then when like life becomes more normal and there's not that fire anymore and they're not like, well, Vin is abnormal, he still sings my praises even though we've been married for years, but like they're, when normal relationships, anybody that had a wife like you would say that. I mean, it's not like I mean, people can see you. I mean, okay, the woman, she wakes up like this. No, I do not wake up like this. Stop that. You guys have seen what I wake up looking like. You can't lie to these people. How would they know what you woke up? Because I've literally woken up and come in here and shot videos. That, of course, they don't know that I did that. But anyway, so, there was this idea that she was addicted to falling in love. And I do think that can be a thing where you just love that high of the 100%. Relationship. And then when the relationship 100%. Becomes normal or difficult, you're out. And then you get with somebody else and you're like, oh, okay, that's because I was supposed to be with this person. And then you're trying to find a high there. So there are different types of highs that people can find themselves on. But, I can't remember where I was going to go with that. Oh, that's what so again, I got into the music and the feel of it. And so I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics per the usual. But whatever I did hear, of course, I always make everything about relationships. And so when it got to that part where it said, you embrace me for the high, I thought, oh my gosh, this is the guy. He's figured out the reason that she's with him is for the high, not the drug high, but just the high of what he, like the way he makes her feel because he's with her. But it's not going to last because she's going to end up leaving him and going with the next high. But then it turns out that's not at all what we were talking about. So anyway, shout out to that woman that seeks after the highs, and hopefully that pronouncement over you is not actually how you are. Perhaps there was more to that story than what was first told, gossiped to me.
Oh, uh-huh. I see. Thank you, Queen's
You shouldn't
Vampire.
gossip, though. It's bad.
I agree. My little love is magnificent. Yeah. Good song. I liked it, man. The 9.2 for me. I don't care what y'all.
9.6.
This was a good song. It was early
9.6.
Mudvayne, and for it to be 1997 and not just a bunch of dun 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 dun. They did a really, 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 really good job.
Yeah, loved it.
All the selections from DJ Tony were legit.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Tony.
You know how to pick your songs.
Knows how to, and actually, because I knew that LD50 wasn't their first record. Mm-hmm. So I was looking at it more like, okay, usually in those pre-records, they're usually really not that good. Mm-hmm. But this was a very, very good song. Like, I'm sure there's trash songs on that record, I'm sure. But not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Yep. They love it.
Yeah. Shout out, as Overshadow Sean says, good job, Tony. Thank you to all the faithful that hung out with us. It's literally 4 hours, 56 minutes, and 58 seconds. Like, we've been at this for quite some time. But, It kind of blew by. At this point, ladies and gents, we have to go.
Yes.
Because we're all being paged. Having said that, you beautiful people, good job, Tony.
Did we Vin out Sorio yet?
No, we haven't. Good job, Tony. If I didn't have this call, we would do the other song maybe next time. Stay tuned, guys, because DJ Mike is up next. DJ Mike has a cadre of songs that are up next. Don't worry if you're in an alliance. We are going to dedicate a day to the alliances as well. Mm-hmm. So if you're on Patreon and you're an alliance leader, we're going to put out a little thingamajiggy so that we can meet and we can discuss how to do these things in a way that's good for all the alliances so that we can have a good balance with everything. Mm-hmm. Remember, guys, Tony, the Lone Rider, is the one we can thank for all the ridiculously amazing music. And the next time, we're going to have Mike, DJ Mike, come on the ones and twos to help us out. We have the best freaking channel of all time because of our people. Shout out to Ben Webb. Shout out to Matthew Maina. Shout out to Goth Mom. Shout out to Overshadow Sean. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to my brother Kai. Obviously, my brother Kai.
And Michelle.
And Shell.
And Pastor of Muppets.
And
Goth Mom.
Sentinel Justice. We need to stop. Rip the God. Corey Martin.
Ranger.
Come on.
Justice.
275 Ranger. Come on. Amy Lee Forever. The artist formerly known as Senior Clay. Until It Kills. BC. Nothing but gangsters up in here.
Shout out.
Ben Webb, Dave M in the house, Ian Kirby. Freaking Kirby in the house.
Shout out to you, Ian.
Hold on, we gotta get Ian Kirby. Ian Kirby, rest in peace, ears for Ian Kirby. The revolutionist in the house.
All right, guys. We must depart.
Shell in the house.
Out with us. Wonderful.
My brother Kai in the house. Kai's Woods in the house.
Babe, stop. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Anyway, I gotta go at least. I'm gonna make a phone call. So
shout out hey, love you, man. Have a good one. We out of here.